Honokawailani Pond, A Tale of Ewa, Oʻahu. Retold and illustrated by the students of Ke Kula Kaiapuni, Waiau.
Dedicated to Kupuna Sara Keli'i Lolena Lamchi Konia Nakoa, a treasured kupuna, a source of Ike Hawaii.
Dear readers, here are the things that a child must learn, the stories of Hawaii of old.
We are the students of grade 4 of Ke Kula Kaiapuni, Waiau. This story is about a pond called Honokawailani that's in our area of Ewa, Waiau.
In the time of our ancestors, Waiau was famous for its farming. Nowadays, it is called Pearl City, and its famous crops are shopping centers and movie theaters. The name Waiau is hardly heard anymore. Nevertheless, this is a story from the time when the name Waiau was the only name used.
We first learned about this amazing story when we read the book Le Momi o Ewa by Kupuna Sara Keli'i Lolena Lamchi Kunirnako, a native of the Ewa district. In her youth, this story was told to her by her grandmother while she would brush her long, beautiful hair.
This is our rendition of the story. Ke Kiʻowai o Honokawailani.
Here in Waiau is a pond named Honokawailani. It is a mysteriously deep Kiʻowai filled with water that wells up from the ground. It was beautiful in the olden days. When you stood on a hillside, you could look down at Honokawailani, filled with fragrant water lilies and surrounded by grass. Honokawailani was famous for being a favorite swimming area for our kupuna. One day, a young girl and her friends went to Honokawailani to swim and have fun. We have heard that the girl's name was Kaluhe o Keoho. After playing, her friends returned home. The young Kaikamahine did not return with them. Filled with worry, her parents went to the seer to ask for help. According to the seer, they needed to pray. The parents followed the seer outside and lifted their heads to the sky. They prayed to their akua to show them the place where their precious child may have been lost. That same night, in the mother's dream, she heard a voice call out, "Honokawailani!" After the second time she heard this call, she immediately knew that her child was at Honokawailani. Without delay, she left for Honokawailani to search for her beloved Kaikamahine. While she was standing upon the hill above, she saw the pond lush with lily pads. As soon as she saw her Kaikamahine, she called out to her, Come to me, my precious one. Let us return home." Her Kaikamahine waved to her, and the lilia drifted apart, creating a path for the girl to get a little closer to her mother. When the mother tried to approach her, the Kaikamahine moved back and held up her hand as if to stop the mother from getting too close. With tears in her eyes, the Kaikamahine dove into the water, and at that instant, her mother saw a fish tail. Her daughter no longer had feet. She had turned into a mermaid. To the side of her, she saw a man, the sweetheart of her child. He was a merman. Her mother understood that her Kaikamahine was never to return. Her heart was filled with grief for her child. She would never return home with her cherished lei. Although this is a sad story, there is an important lesson there. The stories of these places are laid to cherish forever. But just like the mermaid, if these places disappear, they are never coming back. All that would remain is the lingering scent of lilia and the voice calling out, "Honokawailani." Here are some pictures of Honokawailani today. It is overgrown with non-native weeds. To whom does this pond belong? Who is responsible for caring for it? Who indeed? The responsibility lies with us, the natives of this land. That is what we have learned through writing this book. And if this story inspired you to want to fulfill this responsibility for your own place, please pass the story on so that we can all join in together to do this work.